Morocco is a step closer to criminalising child marriage. That's what we're going to discuss today. Hello, welcome. My name is Katie. This is where we discuss true crime, politics, and current affairs. If you are a returning viewer, hi, welcome back. Have you subscribed? Clearly you like it if you've come back for more. And again, apologies for the lack of voice. I made the mistake of leaving the house, so I caught something from one of the great unwatched. But we're going to go through this article I found on the New Arab website. Morocco is a step closer to criminalising child marriage. So fingers crossed, things are going in the right direction. In a fiery debate over family code reform in Morocco, the Economic, Social and Environmental Council, CESE, a constitutional institution established by the monarch, has supported the criminalisation of child marriage. Hands up if you've only learnt today that Morocco has a monarch. Yeah, geography and monarchy, not my thing. On the 5th of February 2024, so 10 days ago, today's the 15th of Feb, the CESE recommended accelerating the eradication of child marriage in all its forms through a comprehensive strategy to preserve the best interests of children and to promote socio-economic development. The CESE's report was released following a request submitted to the Council by the Moroccan Parliament last year. Although the Council's resolution may seem like the bare minimum, it represents a significant push for women's rights activists' fight against child marriage in the North African state, where Islamists continue to argue the perks of the phenomena. Oh, my brain just broke. We'll come back to this. I have thoughts. In 2004, Morocco's family code raised the legal age of marriage from 15 to 18, but it introduced a clause allowing judges to give families special dispensation to marry off girls under that age. Meanwhile, males are categorically prohibited from marrying before the age of 18. According to official figures, judges approved some 13,000 waivers in 2020 alone. 13,000 girls were married off underage in 2020. And that 13,000 was more than half of the total applications. Wait, thoughts at the end. Article 16 of the Family Code also stipulates that customary law marriages, i.e. marriages sealed with a simple reading of a verse from the Quran alongside two witnesses, are accepted as legal proof of marriage as long as they are judicially declared within 5 years of the marriage date. These clauses have jeopardised the 2004 Family Code's attempt to eliminate child marriage in the country. Today, 14% of girls in Morocco are married before their 18th birthday, and 1% are married before the age of 15, according to the international NGO Girls Not Brides. UN Women has identified hotspots for child marriage in impoverished rural areas that I can't pronounce and won't attempt to, so I won't insult anyone. Sorry. One of the renowned defendants of child marriage in Morocco is the former Prime Minister who ruled between 2012 and 2016, Abdelia Benkarain. Sorry, can't pronounce things. There are no marriages of minors in Morocco. We have girls aged 16 and 17 who want to get married, said Benkarain, the head of the moderate Islamist Party of Justice and Development. In 2015, he argued that 16-year-old girls are not minors. Last year, he renewed his support for child marriage, arguing that its criminalisation would be equivalent to saying that our mothers who got married before 17 and 18 years old, it was paedophilia. Save my thoughts till the end. Save my thoughts till the end. Meanwhile, Al Adl Wa Litsan Group, which stands for Justice and Charity, another Islamist group, has also refused the criminalisation of child marriage. Instead, it urged stricter regulations throughout investigating whoever wants to marry a minor, ensuring the minor's consent to the marriage. Specific interpretations of religious stories prompt Islamist support of child marriage. Last September, so that was September 23, the Moroccan King Mohammed VI ordered the government to present a new form of the family code in the next 6 months. Ending child marriage, inequality in inheritance, and monogamy are Moroccan women's 3 commands for the new Moroccan family code that governs areas of family law such as marriage, divorce, inheritance, and child custody. Currently tasked with conducting consultations and preparing a reform project, the committee is comprised of the Minister of Justice and officials from judicial and religious institutions. Ultimately, it will be up to King Mohammed VI, President of the Supreme Council of Scholars, the body with a monopoly on religious edicts, to decide on the most divisive aspects of the forthcoming reform. Okay, we're going to go into thoughts. Hold on. I apologise for any strong language. We're going to get into it. So. Okay, first of all, please vote this through. Whatever powers that be, please vote this through. And the line where Islamists continue to argue the perks of the phenomena. The perks of marrying a child. The perks of potentially R-ing a child. There are no perks unless you are attracted to children. So they've increased the age to 18, but there was a clause that allows judges to give dispensations to marry off girls under that age. Not boys though, only girls. 13,000 waivers in 2020. At least 13,000 families applied to marry off their underage daughters. 14% of girls in Morocco are married before they're 18. 1% before the age of 15. And they have identified that there's some hotspots in impoverished rural areas, which I understand. There is this concept that a girl will cost a family money. There's this concept that the boy can go out to work and earn money, whereas the girl can't. Well, yes, she can. You just allow women, once they hit 18, if you allow them to go out to work, they will bring in money. And one of their former prime ministers is pro-child marriage. They have, according to him, they have girls aged 16 and 17 who want to get married. Now, in the UK, I don't remember, but you used to be able to get married at the age of 16 with parental consent. That's pretty much what this is. But it applied to both boys and girls. Now, 16, I would argue, is too young for anyone to get married. But then again, I would argue anyone under the age of 25 is too young to get married. But that's my personal opinion. Getting married to a child should be illegal. And this previous, whatever it was, Prime Minister said, he argued that the criminalisation of child marriage would be equivalent to saying that our mothers who got married before 17 and 18, it was paedophilia. Yeah, it was. What's your point? So they understand what it is. They understand why it's wrong. They just don't care. And the Justice and Charity group wanted stricter regulations, investigating whoever wants to marry a minor. Yeah, they should be investigated. Look at their computers for starters. And ensuring the minor's consent. Minors can't consent. That's the whole point. And specific interpretations of religious stories prompt some Islamists' support of child marriage. Stories being the operative word. If your religious book tells you you need to marry a child, your religious book needs looking at again. Context, dear. I know it's a big C word, but context. Because way back when the religious books were written, child marriage was not seen as child marriage because they weren't seen as children. You know, people would die in their 40s maybe. So middle age would be in your 20s. So 16 wouldn't be that young back then. Now we live till we are over 100. Therefore, a child is definitely up till the age of 18. My voice is going. But religious stories. Do you not see the point there? Are you missing it? Stories. Don't get me started on the idea that politics and religion are meshed. Don't get me on that one. And ultimately, it will be up to the king. Considering that the king requested this investigation, it looks promising that it will go forward. But call me a cynic. Did he request the investigation just to look good? I hope not. Oh, so King Mohammed is very, very rich. His net worth has been estimated between $2.1 billion, anywhere up till over $8.2 billion. So anywhere in the billions, basically. He is the 5th wealthiest monarch in the world. He's the richest king in Africa. Wow. He introduced a number of reforms when he came to the throne, granting women more power. So far, we like this man. Apparently, he gained a reputation as a playboy. During the years he was waiting in the wings for the throne, showing a fondness for fast cars and nightclubs. Can't blame him, to be fair. So the Equality and Reconciliation Commission was created by him, and it was tasked with researching human rights violations under previous monarchs. According to human rights organisations, human rights violations are still common in Morocco. Under his reign, women are guaranteed civic and social equality with men. Previously, only political equality was guaranteed. There's been allegations of corruption, but there's no surprise there that there's allegations. Don't sue me. I have no money. There's allegations of corruption against anyone that's in the public eye, so that doesn't surprise me that there are allegations. So it looks like Morocco is doing well compared to a lot of other countries in regards to going forward with the rights of women and children. Thank you. And those people that want to, enjoy the perks of a child marriage, in my opinion, they need to be locked up and probably castrated. But that's just my opinion. Somewhat uneducated. But I thought I would discuss this today. It's a good sign for women's rights around the world. Thank you, Morocco. Thank you, King Mohammed. Thank you for sticking around with poorly me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Come find me on all the social medias, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.